Imagine waking up on Mars, making your morning coffee, and then realizing your entire house could explode if someone leaves the airlock open. That's not some wild sci fi movie. That's the reality of what it would take to actually build a city on the red planet. Today, we're breaking it down how we actually try to build a city and why it's harder than most people think. First problem, just getting there takes 6 to 9 months. That's a long time to be stuck inside a metal tube with the same 5 to 6 people. One bad joke on day 120, and the whole crew might start planning a mutiny. Then you still have to land without turning the $1 billion spacecraft into a very expensive smoking crater on the surface. Once you land, you just can't set up a tent. Mars has basically no atmosphere, radiation that will cook you alive, and dust storms that can last for months. Your first homes would probably be inflatable habitats or 3D printed out of Martian dirt. Sounds futuristic until you realize one teeny puncture in your house turns into a giant balloon animal flying across the surface. You also need air, water, and food. Mars has some ice underground, but turning it into something you can drink or use for rocket fuel takes a lot of energy and machines. In food, you're growing it inside greenhouses while hoping a dust storm doesn't block out the sun for weeks. One bad harvest, and congratulations, your entire city is now eating algae paste for 2 years. Everything needs power. Solar panels get covered in dust constantly, so you probably need nuclear reactors. Nothing says, welcome to your new home, like living next to a nuclear reactor on another planet while hoping nothing goes wrong. Oh, and that dust, it gets everywhere. In your suit, in your food, in your hair. Basically, Mars is just one giant dust bunny trying to kill you slowly. Then there's the people problems. You're stuck with the same small group for years with no fresh air and no new faces. Someone's annoying habit that was only mildly irritating on Earth becomes actual psychological warfare after 18 months. Also, good luck explaining to your therapist back on Earth that you have a mental breakdown because the sky's been the same color for over 2 years. Long term, you want to 3D print buildings using Martian soil. Go underground for radiation protection and create closed-loop systems for everything. It's technically possible, but it's going to take decades and an insane amount of money and a ridiculous number of robots. This isn't going to be some cute little science outpost. It's going to be the most expensive and complicated construction project in human history. So yeah, building a city on Mars is going to be one of the hardest things humans have ever tried to do. It's dangerous, extremely expensive, and will probably be hilarious to look back on in 100 years. But if we actually pull it off, we become a multi-planet species. We secure the human race. That's pretty damn cool. Would you move to Mars? Let me know in the comments. And if you like cartoon explanations of insane space projects, subscribe for more.